Gone online celebrating the passing of Charlie Kirk, and many of them are now losing their jobs. Many of the people you've seen cheering on the passing of Charlie Kirk started with this man who just moments after Charlie Kirk was struck, right in front of him, was cheering on video that Charlie Kirk was hit. Then you have this woman who was a nurse going on TikTok celebrating the passing of Charlie Kirk, and now people have found out where she works and are talking to her employers. This man who wrote this entire statement here is actually in the military, and people have already alerted Pete Hegseth, who is essentially this man's boss, and will probably be trying to do something about it. You have another woman who is a 2nd and 3rd grade teacher's aide who was posting about that she wished she would have heard of another obituary talking about Donald Trump, but instead she would settle for Charlie Kirk. And this man, probably the most prominent person to be fired after their comments on Charlie Kirk, was Matthew Dowd, who was actually working at MSNBC and went on air saying some absolutely terrible things. But more and more of these videos are coming out, and more of these people are going to be losing their jobs.
Employment line is about to get considerably longer because there's just a lot of people that think it's okay to celebrate the death of an innocent man online. And we've seen this time and time again, and somehow you guys just don't learn that when you put disgusting things out there on the internet, it says a lot about who you are as a person, and people don't like to employ demonic psychopaths. So just a couple of people. We've got the Carolina Panthers Fire Communications Coordinator, unemployed. We've got the Assistant Dean of Students from Middle Tennessee State University. Clearly, you shouldn't be around students or human beings at all, so you're without a job. We've got a Meridian High School employee fired for celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Again, nowhere near education or children or people, as a matter of fact, maybe a straitjacket in a padded room. We've got the executive assistant at University of Mississippi fired for comparing Charlie Kirk to the KKK. Again, someone employed in education yet doesn't know anything about the KKK or Charlie Kirk, so it's a good thing you're no longer employed there.
So the Carolina Panthers just fired their communications coordinator after he mocked the assassination of Charlie Kirk on his social media. His name is Charlie Rock, and hours after Kirk was killed, he allegedly posted a message that read, "Why are y'all sad? Your man said it was worth it," along with a photo of Charlie Kirk and even a Wu-Tang Clan song named Protect Ya Neck. Think about
Whoa.
Was assassinated. I lost it. I was extremely emotional. Mr. President, I implore you, call for a civil war. Call for a civil war and let us do our thing. Let us go door to door, street by street, and clean this country. I let social media and my emotions get the better of me, and I made a video talking about civil war. I posted a video the next day asking the president to call for civil war. Let's try to get this video in front of Donald Trump, in front of President Trump, excuse me. Sir, you took the same oath as millions of veterans in this country, over 13 million veterans in this country, most of whom are conservative. We took the same oath to defend our country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. These leftists are our enemies. This is no longer left versus right. This is good versus evil. You have, give or take, 3 years left. If you call for a civil war, the conservative veterans in this country will take our country back from the evil left. You know, I fucked up. I shouldn't have never posted it. I don't want a civil war.
George Floyd, we can't make mafia nobody. We lose our jobs. They can do the Eric Garner challenge. I can't breathe. They go viral as a police department and never lose a job. They say, hey, let's do the Trayvon Martin Skittle challenge. They lay down with the Skittles. So they can do all of these homie challenges. And there's no repercussions and backlash. But it is for us. For anybody that speaks against their savior. Mockery of George Floyd, we can't.
Kirk was as worried about, you know, the white community and white shooters and mass shooters and focused on that as much as he focused on, you know, what was wrong with the black community, he probably would still be alive today. It's almost like the problems that they have in the white community, they don't even see them. It's like they don't even see the problem. All they see is the problems that, you know, black people have.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy G Money, aka the Echelon Don. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. Listen, y'all. I have no dog in this fight. I've said it before, I say it again. I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I am a free thinker. I think on my own. I make the decisions that I feel is the best for me and my family. I feel like both sides got a lot of bullshit going on. So I'm not on either side. I'm straight down the middle. I am who I am. One thing I'm not is a hypocrite. One thing I am not is a person that don't stand on what I believe in, stand on what I'm saying. And I see a lot of bullshit going on right now. There's a lot of people losing their jobs right now because they're being reported for joking about Charlie Kirk's death. Is it appropriate? Maybe not. But let's not forget, Republicans, the ball and the time y'all were having doing the Trayvon Martin challenge, laying on the floor with Skittles and a drink in your hand, whatever he was drinking on. I think it was an iced tea. Let's not forget the Trayvon Martin challenge, where y'all laid on the ground with a hoodie on, white people, and you had a pack of Skittles in one hand and an iced tea in the laying in front of the other hand on the ground, and you took pictures and you made fun of that murder. Let's not forget about the George Floyd challenge, where you white people, Republicans, would kneel on another person's neck, a friend of yours' neck, and take pictures laughing about George Floyd dying from being basically choked to death, which y'all gonna bullshit and say, oh, he overdosed, he was on drugs. Man, listen, if anybody puts their body weight on your throat, on the back of your neck, and sits there that long casually, you're not gonna be able to breathe. Period. So even if he was on drugs or not, if you sit on somebody's back of somebody's neck with your whole body weight, and they're telling you they can't breathe because of that, and they're already cuffed, wouldn't common sense tell you, okay, I can get off of him now? He's restrained. No, but he wanted to be cocky with his hands in his pockets. So I was letting you know it wasn't that much restraint going on where you could casually have your hands in your pocket. And he wanted to casually keep his knee on his neck. And he died from the result of that. Regardless of what y'all talking about with that drug shit. That drug shit is a bunch of bullshit. He might have had some drugs in his system, but the drugs is not what killed him. That knee did. Sitting on somebody's back of their neck with all your weight, your body weight, is going to kill somebody if they can't breathe. And you sitting there with your entire body weight on the back of their neck. And then you had another challenge. I forgot what the other guy's name was that got killed. He was trying to sell CDs or something. But it was okay. But just an example of a couple of things that y'all have done. And I don't remember at all this amount of people losing their jobs when all these challenges were going on. It was just funny. It was just hilarious. But now y'all fucking butthurt and crying and want revenge because now y'all seeing a bunch of memes of Charlie Kirk up there, a bunch of crazy ass memes of him and people making fun of his demise. And now y'all want to call people's jobs and these people are disgusting. These people are vile. These people are evil. Who could make fun of somebody's death like that? Man, you motherfucking hypocrite motherfuckers. Are you serious? Y'all forget that fast what y'all do? Y'all throw rocks in a glass house, man. I mean, that shit is unbelievable how quick y'all can forget what the fuck y'all do and just start calling people evil. Start calling people demons and devils and shit. And y'all just literally did the same shit. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. And people are so fed up with y'all bullshit. You know, and like I said, I'm not taking up for Democrats. I'm just calling it how I see it. I'm not on either side of this shit. I don't give a fuck about either side of this bird's wings. I don't. Because as far as I'm concerned, we all in this shit on our own. The government don't give a shit about none of us. We are on our own. And people, y'all don't realize that by now. I don't know when y'all gonna wake up fighting each other about this damn right and this left. When it all comes down to it, the government don't give a shit about none of y'all. This shit got to do with rich and poor. That's it. Nothing else. Because they don't care about your race either. If you white and you ain't got no money, they don't give a fuck about you either. They already talking about getting rid of homeless people. They're trying to figure out a way to get rid of homeless people. They don't care what your race is. If you out in the streets and don't have nowhere to go, they trying to get rid of you regardless. So all this race shit that's going on, race wars, and this other guy that's in the video talking about Trump, please, let us have a civil war. Give us the go so we can go door to door and clean up the streets. Door to door. Do you really listen, sir? Listen, sir. Door to door and clean up the streets. So y'all gonna jump in y'all monster trucks, y'all Ford trucks and shit, y'all pickup trucks, and y'all gonna come to the hood and go door to door and clean up the streets, huh? That's what you think is gonna happen? You think it's gonna be that simple for you to come door to door and clean these streets up, huh? And take America back. That's what you think. You think that you're gonna go door to door and clean up these streets. And then all of a sudden, you're tough on the internet and you're pissed off and you're ready to clean up these streets. You want President Trump's approval to go out and act a damn fool. And then all of a sudden somebody must have reported your ass to your job. And now you're making a video saying, I made a mistake making that video. I don't want a civil war. Yes, you do want a civil war. Stand on what you said. Stand on how you feel. You're a man. Don't take it back because you got caught. Don't take it back because your job is pressuring you or your job about to let you go now. Don't take it back. Be a man and stand on how you feel. You said you wanted to clean these streets up. You want President Trump to give you the green light to go door to door and clean the streets up. You didn't change your feelings all of a sudden. Nobody changed your feelings all of a sudden. Oh, I made a mistake. I was in my feelings, and that's not how I feel. Yes, that's exactly how the fuck you feel, man. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't stand 10 toes down on what you were saying. Keep that energy and stay with that energy. Stand on that. Don't take it back because your job want to fire you now. It's a bunch of people getting fired over what they said. Don't try to switch it up on camera now, and all of a sudden you ain't wearing the Make America Great Again hat. Where the hat at? Put the hat back on. Don't try to cover this shit up. Be who you are. Feel how you feel. This is America. You ain't got to hide how you feel. Nobody else is. Don't be hypocrites, man. Don't be hypocrites. Don't get mad, or don't get on the camera and try to act like you're so upset now that you got so emotional, and I don't know what came over me. I don't know. I just let my emotions. No, that's how you feel. That's who you are. That's what you meant. And your job found out, and now you're not sorry because you made a mistake. and you got your emotions get the control. You are upset because you got caught and your job is in jeopardy. That's why. That's why you want to take it back and you don't want a civil war now. Because you really do want that shit still. You just want to try to cover your shit up right now on the internet. But we not falling for that shit. We not falling for that shit. And when I say we, I don't mean Democrat like I'm a Democrat. I mean people that's watching. People that's watching. The people that you intend on knocking on doors one by one and cleaning up the streets. I wish a motherfucker would come over here where I reside in my neighborhood and call themselves knocking on our doors one by one and cleaning up our street. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Because my street is pretty clean. But whatever that's supposed to mean, I wish you would. Y'all motherfuckers done lost your minds, man. Y'all watching a little bit too many TV movies and shit. I don't know what y'all watching. Y'all thinking this is like the old days, Rosewood and all that shit. This is not them days anymore, man. And we are not them same people. Y'all better get y'all shit together and start really thinking about what the fuck y'all talking about right now. When y'all start talking about we gonna take it to the streets and do all this shit. Y'all better sit the fuck down. Half the shit y'all mad about, you're mad about, and your own people done did it to you. We didn't touch Charlie Kirk. Black people didn't put a hand on Charlie Kirk. The fuck you mad at us for? So, let's stop this hypocritical shit, man. Y'all quick to get on TV and want to read off all these names and all these people that just lost their jobs. For, oh, yeah, you guys just think you can just get on TV and say whatever you want and do whatever you want and there's not going to be any repercussions. But now look at the unemployment. The unemployment rate is about to rise because several people are about to lose their jobs. Well, where was your white ass at with these same notes and these same numbers when y'all were doing it? When y'all were doing it to the blacks that were being murdered? Where was these notes and where was these firings when y'all was doing the Trayvon Martin Skittles challenge? Man, come on, man. I just don't like liars. I don't like hypocrites. The shit is fucking corny and fake. Y'all can see everybody else's issues but your own. And that shit is just it pisses me off. I hate for somebody to be able to point the finger at everybody else but theyself. Y'all just fucking perfect. Y'all don't do shit, huh? Y'all have never made a mistake, ever. Y'all never did anything wrong. Y'all just been, oh, the purists. We're so pure and innocent. The fuck out of here. This your boy G Money, a.k.a. the Echelon Don. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. Y'all be safe out there, man. Keep God in your life, man. And keep your streets clean so people like them don't feel like they need to come over here with their little crew and try to clean it up for you. Because, you know, it's going to be a big misunderstanding if they ever try that. Knocking on the doors one by one, door to door, and cleaning up the streets. Oh, I'm out, y'all. Y'all be safe out there.